Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about gut health. Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, has rightfully said that our health begins in our gut. So what is the scientific term of gut? Gastrointestinal system. Whenever we think about gut, we think about large intestines, small intestines. Well, the gut starts from the mouth to the anus. It includes our mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestines, large intestines, rectum, anus. You must have also heard about gut is our second brain. We always get this gut feeling to do something or not to do something. Well, it's true. Our gut and our brain is related to each other. They are connected with a visceral nerve, which is called vagus nerve. There are around 200 to 600 million neurons in our gut, and they work independently of our brain and a spinal cord. Though the activities are influenced by our central nervous system, there are around more than 100 trillion microbes in our body, more than 1,000 species of microbes. Around 2/3 of these microbes are bacteria. So whenever we think about bacteria, we think about the bad bacteria, E. coli, Salmonella. All these causes diseases and makes us sick. But there are good bacteria too, like lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, and so on. There are great benefits of having a good gut health. Our good gut health helps us to absorb, digest, and excrete food. Around 70% of our immune system is regulated by our gut in the form of gut-associated lymphoid tissue. People who have good gut health have a great immune system. Whenever people who have poor gut health, they tend to fall sick very often and they have a lot of metabolic problems. Our gut also produces vitamins like vitamin K, B12, B1, B2. 90 or 95% approximately, the feel-good, happy hormone called serotonin is secreted by our gut. So therefore, it plays a very important role in managing our mental health. People who have poor gut health tend to fall into depression, have low mood swings, and so on. Good gut health also helps us to lose weight. Now there is a condition which is known as dysbiosis. This is a condition where the bad bacteria vastly outnumbers the good bacteria. So the balance changes. The bad bacteria increases and the good bacteria falls down. Now this kind of condition disrupts the normal metabolic functioning in our body. It leads to insulin resistance, leading to weight gain. Obviously, a good gut health will reverse the situation, leading to weight loss. A fun fact, the amount of bacteria in our body is around 0.3% of our body weight. Now, what causes dysbiosis? High stress, poor sleep, excess consumption of alcohol, smoking, excess consumption of antibiotics, a diet which is rich in refined flour, junk food, fast food, processed foods, foods that are high in sugar, fruit juices, sodas, artificial sweeteners, genetically modified foods like the modern meal, conventional dairy which contains antibiotics, which contains hormones. Now there would be mild symptoms in the beginning like weight gain, rashes, acne, gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, and it leads to more severe ones like inflammatory bowel diseases, IBD, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, leaky gut. Now in irritable bowel syndrome, which is IBS, there are 4 stages: diarrhea, constipation, diarrhea and constipation both, and the last one, alternate episodes of diarrhea and constipation. In leaky gut, there is increased intestinal permeability. So there are tight junctions in a small intestine that prevents undigested food particles to enter into bloodstream. But in case of leaky gut, these tight junctions starts to become little looser. So the undigested food particles, toxins, bacteria, viruses, they all enter into our bloodstream. This is increased permeability. Now this leads to inflammation. This is an autoimmune disorder. Generally people suffer bloating after meals, diarrhea, constipation, brain fog, fatigue, and so on. Now the other is inflammatory bowel disease, IBD. This is an umbrella term for a group of inflammatory diseases. This is also an autoimmune disorder. One is ulcerative colitis and the other is Crohn's. In ulcerative colitis, it's an inflammatory disease which mostly affects large intestine, rectum, lower part of colon, and it may also affect the entire colon. There is inflammation, forming of ulcers on the lining of the large intestines. In Crohn's disease, this inflammatory disease can happen in any part of the gut, but it is mostly seen in small intestine, ileum, which is a part of the small intestine. The inflammation is deep within the layers of the small intestines. There are patches of healthy small intestine, ileum, with the inflammatory part. So people suffering from IBD generally have loose watery stools, bloody stools, unexplained weight loss, muscle loss, nutritional deficiencies, fatigue, and so on. This could be a genetic disorder. It could be because of high stress, smoking, people who are consuming high sugary foods, refined foods, and so on. All the other points which we've discussed before. Now, how do we correct the gut health? Now, there are two terms. One is prebiotic and the other is probiotic. So, what are prebiotics? These are food for the good bacteria. Fiber is very good for our gut health. Cellulose, which is a form of insoluble fiber, does not get digested in our body. There are not enzymes to break down cellulose for energy. So, it passes through our body into our large intestines. It causes bulk. It gives roughage to our body. It helps to clear our bowels. It's a great food for good bacteria. It's extremely good for our gut health. So include lots of fiber in your diet. A woman can have around 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day. Men can have around 30 to 40 grams of fiber a day. Fiber is found in whole grain cereals, pulses, legumes, fresh fruits and vegetables, flax seeds, chia seeds. Make them part of your daily diet. Include psyllium husk in your diet daily. Other prebiotics are apples, bananas, garlic, leek, onions. Make them part of your daily diet. Now the other is probiotic. These are good bacteria, live and active. They are found in the following foods: yogurt, buttermilk, kefir, kombucha, sauerkraut, which is fermented cabbage. You can ferment vegetables and pickles at home. Kimchi, tempeh, natto, miso, even your homemade beetroot kanji. Have them regularly to have a good gut health. A lot of people would ask whether we should take probiotic supplements. Well, people who are suffering from IBD, IBS, leaky gut, celiac diseases, people who are taking overdoses of antibiotics, they can have probiotic supplements apart from taking these probiotic natural foods daily. Now make sure whenever you're buying these probiotic supplements, always read the ingredients. Probiotics are measured in terms of CFUs, which is colony forming units. They should contain lactobacillus, bifidobacterium. Make sure that these species of bacteria are always there whenever you're buying probiotic supplements. There should be more than 10 billion CFUs of these bacterial strains. Make sure that no sugar is added, no added preservative, artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, gluten-free, soy-free. They should not be genetically modified. They should be from a good registered company. Apart from these, make sure that you're including psyllium husk in your diet. Make sure that you're eating enough fiber. Try to reduce stress. Do meditation, deep breathing exercises. Go for long walks in the nature. Listen to some music. Try to increase your sleep. At least have 7 to 8 hours of undisturbed sleep every night. Stop smoking. Reduce consumption of alcohol. There is no benefit in having alcohol. Take probiotics daily. I hope these points were useful. I'll be posting more videos related to nutrition and health. This is Menka Vijan signing off.